In this lecture, we are going to study theorem of parallel axis. There are two necessary conditions to apply theorem of parallel axis to any object. First one, there must be two parallel axes and one of them should pass through the center of mass of that object. To understand this theorem, consider a rigid body of mass n is rotating about two different axes. One axis is passing through any point O of the body, and that is axis MOP, and second axis ACB is passing through the center of mass of that body, and these two axes are parallel to each other. H is the perpendicular distance between these two parallel axes. Now, let IO be the moment of inertia of this rigid body when it is rotating about an axis MOP, and IC be the moment of inertia of this same rigid body when it is rotating about axis ACB. Consider this rigid body is made up of large number of small elements, each of mass dm. Consider one such element of mass dm located at point D as shown in this figure. Now join points OD, OC and CD. Now draw perpendicular from point D on extended line OC. In this figure you can see two right angle triangles are formed. First one triangle DNO and second one right angle triangle DNC. Now write moment of inertia of mass element dm about axis MOP, and it is IO is equal to OD square into dm according to definition of moment of inertia. Therefore, moment of inertia of the body about axis MOP is given by IO is equal to integration of small io, which is equal to integration of OD square dm. Now next step, moment of inertia of mass element dm about axis ACB is given by IC is equal to CD square into dm. Now we can write moment of inertia of the body about axis ACB. IC is equal to integration of small ic, which is equal to integration of CD square dm. We have got IO is equal to integration of OD square dm. Now from diagram, in right angle triangle DNO, OD square is equal to ON square plus DN square by Pythagoras theorem. So we can write IO is equal to integration of ON square plus ND square in bracket into dm. In figure we can see OCN are collinear points. Therefore we can write ON is equal to OC plus CN whole bracket square. Now to simplify, apply formula of A plus B whole bracket square. Now to understand what we have done, I have written formula which we have used here. पहले तो in triangle OND, OD square is equal to ON square plus ND square. And now for this equation we are going to use this relation. In triangle CND, CN square plus ND square is equal to CD square. So in this equation we are going to replace this addition by CD square. Now for simplicity I have written this. Now I am going to rub it. So you remember. So we have got IO is equal to integration of OC square plus 2OC into CN plus CD square whole bracket into dm. Simplifying we get IO is equal to integration of OC square dm plus integration of 2OC CN dm plus integration of CD square dl. Since OC is equal to h, so we can write IO is equal to integration of h square dl. For OC we have substituted h plus integration 2h cn dn plus integration of CD square dl. Here h square is constant, so we can take it out of integration sign. 2h is also constant, so in second term we can take it out of integration sign and we get, now we know that integration of dm is equal to total mass of the body and it is equal to m. Here we have got IC is equal to integration of CD square dl, and here in diagram you can see that NC is the distance of this point from the center of mass, and any mass distribution is symmetric about its center of mass. So by definition of center of mass, this value integration of Cn dm is equal to 0. Therefore we can write this whole term is equal to 0. Substitute all these values in this equation and we get value of IO is equal to h square m plus 0 plus IC. Now arrange it in proper way. So we can write IO is equal to IC plus ms square. This is the mathematical form of the theorem of parallel axis. By this we can write its statement, and it states that the moment of inertia of an object about any axis is the sum of its moment of inertia about an axis parallel to the given axis and passing through the center of mass of the object and product of mass of the object and the square of the perpendicular distance between two parallel axes.